Okay, today we're going to do Module 1, Lesson 8, and our objective is I can take from 10 within 100. So go ahead and find Lesson 8 in your notes. And we're going to do something again similar to what we've been practicing the last couple days. So we're going to take out a 10 to subtract. So let's look at our first number, 13 minus 8. You're going to follow along and do as I do on your page. So I'm going to draw 13. Again, I'm going to draw my 10 as 10 ones in the form of a rod. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then there's my 10, and then 13 has 3 ones, so I'm going to go ahead and draw 3 ones. Now I'm going to subtract the 8 out of my 10. So I'm going to go ahead and cross out 8 ones from the 10. And that will leave me with 2 left. So I'm going to put the 2 with the 3, and 2 and 3 together is 5. That means 13 minus 8 is 5. If I were going to use a number bond, again, I'm taking out a 10, which left me with this 3. And then you subtract the 10 minus the 8, which we did, which left you with 2 left, and then I put my 3 and my 2 together to get my 5. Let's look at the next problem. Here we have 23 minus 8. So I'm going to draw 23. One of the 10s I'm going to draw using ones, just like we've been doing. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other 10 I'm going to draw as a rod. And then I'm going to draw my 3 ones. So, remember we took this 10 out, and I have the 10 and 3 ones left, which is 13. Now I'm going to subtract this 8 out of this 10. So I'm going to go ahead and cross out 8, which leaves me with 2 left. Now I'm going to put this 2 together with the 13. And 13 plus 2 equals 15. So my answer is 15. And we'll do one more problem, 43 minus 8. So again, I'm going to break up the 43 and I'm going to take a 10 out, and I'm going to draw that 10 as 10 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm going to draw the remaining 3 10s. And then the 3 ones. So we took that 10 out as 10 ones. And we have 33 left. Now I'm going to subtract the 8 out of these 10. So I'm going to cross out 8, which leaves me with 2 left. And then I have to put the 33 and the 2 together, which gives me 35. So again, in all 3 problems, we're practicing taking a 10 out to make our subtraction a little easier. We're going to try some more problems together, and we're going to use our steps to help us. So let's look at our first problem, which is 15 minus 7. So remember, our first step is to take a 10 from the first number. So I'm going to go ahead and take a 10 out of 15. And if I take a 10 away, all I have left is 5. My second step is to subtract the second number from the 10. So I'm going to bring the 7 down and subtract. 10 minus 7 gives me 3. And then number 3, our last step, is to add the leftover from the first number to the answer. So I'm going to take the 5 and the 3, and I'm going to add them. And 5 plus 3 is 8. 15 minus 7 is also 8. Let's do another problem. Here we have 25 minus 7. So again, I'm going to take a 10 from the first number. So if I take a 10 out of 25, that's going to leave me with 15 left. Second, I subtract the second number from the 10. So I'm going to bring down the 7 and subtract. 10 minus 7 is 3. Number 3, add the leftover from the first number to the answer. So I'm going to take the 15 and the 3, and I'm going to add them together. And I'm going to get 18. And my answer, 25 minus 7, is 18. We'll do one more problem together. 55 minus 7. So step 1, we're going to take a 10 out of the first number. And if I take a 10 out of the number, the only thing that I'm really changing is this 10 is going to be one less. So if I take a 10 out, that would make 45 is what's left. Step 2, subtract the second number from the 10. So I'm going to bring down the minus 7 and subtract. So 10 minus 7 is 3. And then number 3, add the leftover from the first number to the answer. So I'm going to take the 45 and the 3, and I'm going to add them together. And I'm going to get 48. So 55 minus 7 is 48. So remember, we're practicing taking a 10 out to make the subtraction easier. You're going to try these 3 problems on your own. 14 minus 9, 24 minus 9, and 64 minus 9. Use your steps. Step 1, take out a 10 from the first number. Step 2, subtract the second number from the 10. Step 3, add the leftover from the first number to the answer. Go back and use your notes or preview parts of the video in order to help you. Please try your best. When you're done with these problems, you're done with today's lesson.